charge that up before we go anywhere today.
Charge it.
So what's planned for today? Day 2. Miserable day yesterday.
It's a bad day to be in the woods yesterday. Rain, rain, rain.
And more rain.
So today we'll go out to the, where I think we'll go out where we were yesterday.
The Lost Trails?
Go out to the Lost Trails today. That sounds a good idea.
Yeah.
So we scrapping Tree Fort's spot?
Yeah. I mean, there's just not a lot of, there's no bedding areas. That whole area over there just reminds me of one huge transition area, especially with them open pines. They're not going to sit and hang out in them open pines. You know, they may come cruising through there, and when you got a road on 2 sides of that's actually pretty close.
The Lost Trails was, when we were out here for gun, it was just, there's deer movement, there's activity. I mean, you could see in the snow where they were going. And then yesterday there were tracks, but there weren't that many, you know. And then
what are you talking about? Them deer were thick as mosquitoes.
oh yeah, maybe that's what it is. That's why we didn't see the tracks, because they got wings like that.
How many mosquitoes?
That deer, like that deer with the legs growing out of its back this morning. Didn't even have hooves. It had like claws instead of hooves. It was part crab and part deer or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But the other places bait it. I mean, we don't know that those people are or not hunting out of it. But if we get there and they're not set up over there where they bait it, then there's nothing to prevent us from sitting off of it, catching it.
I guess it'll all depend on whether we go out there and if somebody's already hunting out there. You know what I mean? And that just forces us to go further back if you wanted to take that route.
Well, I'm going to go further back down that trail because remember where that tree was blown down and there was that right there, that there was a long strip of open area.
Right where that tree stand is, though.
The ones off to this side and the ones off to that, there was one on each side of the trail.
Yeah, but that's by the deadfall.
I was going to keep going past that little.
Yeah, that's and then it gets to the split.
Yeah.
So we had to walk all the way out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're going to take a 4-wheeler. Can you see it out there?
Oh, alright.
Go like that.
Yeah. When you're walking, go.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a pair of coconuts. I'm going to go.
Have a horse? Yeah, you're going to go buy horseback, all right?
Yeah. Well, I guess that's a plan. I got to charge up camera first. And then we'll take it from there. I'm going to stop by. That's actually when we get out of there, we'll whip over to old Tree Forts and check his little Doomsday Prepper chalet.
And it will be good.
Well, he's like a good setup.
And it will be good.
We need a remote control. Went out in the woods. Weather has broke ever so slightly. Overcast.
Damn.
Crappy.
Where all those traffic up here come from?
It's not raining.
It's supposed to be no traffic.
So the fact that it's not raining is a good thing. We're going to go out to...
For sale.
we're going to go out to the Lost Trails.
How much they want for that anyway?
I don't know.
Did we ever find out?
Do you want to live there?
Live? That's not what's for sale. It's that
Yeah, it's a little lot next door.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'd be fine if I could run my electric from us.
2 o'clock. 2:05.
It's your fault for that.
Moon time, 4 o'clock. Lost Trails. So we kind of have really 2 places that we hunt. The Lost Trails and the Ridge. But there's a lot that I guess really, and then there's the camp road. The camp road. We didn't back there either.
Yeah, we didn't go down to the camp road at all. Well, we drove back down there during the firearm, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
And looked and saw that there had been a fair number of people out there. And, but that was just a drive through the parking area that we could walk out. And then even during the low season, I think that's right, because we had Justin and Mad Dog. I had Buttons and Mad Dog in the back. We drove by and I'm like, yeah, these are spots, but you could tell that people had been camping out there. It was already a camp permit on the tree.
Yep.
We hadn't gone out and checked it, but you know what? With that Lost Trails, with there being so much sign between the rubs, the deer that we actually saw, the two bait piles with cameras on them.
Did the other one have a camera?
I don't think the other one did. I know one did, right? One had a camera, and if the other one did, I guess we just didn't see it. Is this that QDM guy over here? I think it is.
Yeah.
He's got it fenced off.
I don't know where his sign went to. Oh, there's his blind up there. Still got some corn up in some places down around here.
It's kind of crazy. Good luck swamping it out now.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess we'll see if anybody's out there, huh? That'll be the big indicator of where we go if there's 10 trucks parked out there.
Yeah.
But, 2 o'clock, everybody should be heading out by now.
There's 10 trucks out there. I guess we should just go over and get some beer and join them.
Treeports. Go to Treeports. So we're going to go after the hunt today. Allegedly, he's got a little remote chalet in the woods. Completely off grid, so that'll be kind of neat to see what his setup's like.
Yeah, no plumbing, no electric.
No plumbing, no electric. Portable propane paint heats. So, yeah, it's always good to check that out. Could be a future episode of Nomad Outdoors Web Vision. Is our own Doomsday Prepper episode.
Oh yeah, we're here to take over your place.
Ah, come on now. But that would be a Nomad stunt, wouldn't it? You're like, hey, nice place you got here. It's ours now. You're not going to do that. No, so that guy over there, that guy over there. There's a guy back in the bushes. You can't see him. Yeah.
Nothing red dot on your chest.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this fog still hanging out over the snow. It's 46 degrees and there's snow on the ground. Yeah.
That may end up fog.
I don't know, I guess it depends when we get out there and see what's in the woods. That's why I didn't go this morning. That's why I didn't go out.
I thought you said you went this morning.
I put on my boots and my jacket and my underwear and I walked outside.
In your onesie?
Yeah. Right. Tank top and onesie. We're preparing for the destruction of all of the world's Applebee's.
So where do you plan on going? What's your plan of attack?
I don't know. I guess I'll just keep on trudging down the trail past where you guys set up.
So you're going to go further than we're going to go?
Yeah, why not? Where are you going to go? Aren't you going to go by the,
well, you're Mr.
big piles?
You're Mr. Sit down. I didn't figure you'd be wanting to trek all the way.
Fuck, we already saw one deer. I'll sit right here. Look how far you can see.
All right.
Everybody had matching towels. Somebody went under a dock, and there they saw a rock. It wasn't a rock. Was a rock lobster. Rock lobster.
Cool. Don't put your wiener in the tip of that, boys and girls. That's why you paid the extra money for the tall boots. Well, we'll be looking to young Jeremy to haul any deer out, because these two old men ain't going to be able to muscle a deer through all this water, so hopefully the young buck here will be able to drag out whatever.
You're the one that's talking. I want to go far. You should, you know, you should go hunt where I hunted.
I'm going to go sit on the
that
bumper?
open field back there. It's a mile from here. That's where you should hunt.
You're right. Or on the bumper.
This is the end of the Lost Trail. When we come to that split, if we would have cut that split, we would have cut right down here and ended up right here. But we went the other way and it went nothingness.
It's looking pretty deery out here today. Already saw one on the way out. Running around in here.
When we're going down this trail, what we should actually do is kind of separate a little bit on this trail, like to use some on-point tactical terminology, we should run an open scout line so that like one guy will be 20 yards up, 20 yards, and 20 yards. That way we're not all one big blob moving through the woods, and then the guy that's on front just sets the pace till we get where we're gonna go. And if we see something, just hopefully can give him first shot, but if you're up in front and it's in front of you, you take the shot, who's ever up on point.
If it's a doe, it's on you. I'll be dropping to your knee. Alright.
Well, we can rotate point too. There's not much of a difference.
We'll see how she goes. Of course, now the rain's going to start. Now that I'm on the camera on the tripod. Fantastic. One of the runs where these guys are coming out with their quad runners and dropping out bait piles. Okay. Mike's out wandering around like he always does. And I've just set up on the other side of a huge downfall of trees. Kind of out in the open, but I'm sitting on the ground. There's tracks back and forth all over the place up there. Right where the downfall is the edge of a swamp. So I think they're skirting the edge of the swamp and going back and forth in front of the woods. So I saw signs going both ways, back and front, to and from. So I'll set up here and just keep my eyes open and maybe if I'm lucky get something moving across. Show you how to do it.
He was in a jam. Set a giant cloud. Rock, rock. Rock, rock, down, down, down.
I thought there was a path back in the set up in an old ground blind, debris ground blind. So we'll heard one shot tonight. Yeah, probably about 20 minutes ago. Thought it was Keith, but it wasn't. So yeah, just take a look around. This is the spot that I'm at now, so weirdest thing is there's bugs flying around. Temperature in Michigan is absolutely insane.
Underneath the waves, mermaid waving, waving to mermaid, waving sea band, sea horses sailing, dolphins wailing. Rock lobster, rock lobster.
Ooh, start her up, start her up. Well, not much happened on that hunt. Jeremy got winded.
Yep.
Wind changed direction late at night. Yeah, it was kind of sucky. Anyways. So, waiting for Gray Bear to get in the car. But sometimes he's a little bit slower than the rest of us.
Does the bear piss in the woods? Yes, it does.
Yes, there's a bear piss in the woods. Well, there we go. Another day.
Another $1.
Another day, another $1.
Or deerless hunt.
Yeah. Well, you got winded, so you're in the right spot. Just that the wind changed direction. What are you going to do? The wind changed direction. You climb down and go to the other side and sit in a swamp.
Swamp?
In the
Oh,
swamp.
down in the swamp.
I don't know. There's nasty stuff down in the swamp. You should not be messing down there. Going out around there, you know, chilling, just getting down in the swamp. Told you not to mess around in the swamp. This crazy bastard sent me a text while I was out there.
Well, not much to report on the end of this one. What time will we get out there? 2:30? 3:30, 4:35.
I don't even remember.
Yeah. I'm going to turn off my stuff. Alright. We'll talk at you later.